Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I am Theresa Campbell from Be Next Entertainment, the creative director, creative powerhouse behind Be Next Entertainment. And this is a very quick tutorial for one of my clients specifically, but more, I know that a lot of you out there are building WordPress sites, and you may have hired someone initially to help you create the site, and you really feel like you can make small changes yourself. If that is you, then this video is for you. I'm going to go through very quickly. Um, I'll stop in places, but I'll go through some changes quickly. If you have any comments, or if there is a specific change that you want to see how to do on WordPress that I haven't gone over, go ahead and send me a message, reach out to me. I'm everywhere on social media. You can find me on Facebook at bnextentertainment.com. My Twitter handle and Periscope handle is Boss Chick Theresa, and Theresa is spelled with an H. And you can email me, Theresa at bnextentertainment.com. So I will also put that in the comments on this video. I hope you enjoy it. Again, if you have additional requests, please let me know. So we are going to start first with a brief overview of the WordPress backend. And you will no longer see my face. I will show you the actual screen of a WordPress backend. And I'm doing the screen share now. Awesome. All right, here we are. So this is a WordPress backend, and basically here you would start with when you first log in, it will go to the dashboard. And this is the main home for everything. I typically always bypass this page. There isn't a reason for me to, there isn't anything I do here. I basically go to the WordPress menu. You can change this color. I'm not going through that right now. If you need help with that, again, please reach out to me. So again, this is the main WordPress menu. For purposes of this video, I'm going to specifically go over how to add images and how to find and modify images that are currently on your WordPress site. So to add an image, you click on Media. And once you click on Media, you still will have the option to choose your library or to add a new image. So we are now in the media library, and the library basically holds every image that you have loaded onto your WordPress backend. So that's not only the images that are showing up on the WordPress site on your front end, that's every image, every change in size, every photoshopped image that you have ever loaded onto your WordPress backend will appear here. Now, you can delete images, but basically if you don't delete it, it stays on your backend, which can come in handy. So let's just say you want to modify an image. WordPress does have some built-in tiny editing that you can do, not photoshopping or anything like that. If you want to soften skin or add a filter, that is not located. You can't do that in WordPress, but you can, say for instance, edit size, which can come in very handy. Actually, I'm not quite sure. Let me go back just a step. So I clicked on the image to modify size. You click on Add Image here. Or sorry, excuse me, Edit Image. So I'm going to click on Edit Image. Once I click on Edit Image, I can edit the size. And basically I would go here, scale image, original dimensions. I want to change the size or scale it to a different size. I just enter the new dimensions here. If I want to rotate the image, I can do so here. And if I want to flip the image, meaning flip it vertically or horizontally, okay, if I want to do that. And I chose flip horizontally just so I can show you what that looks like. So you can do those types of modifications in WordPress, which can come in handy. And then always, always, always save the image. If you do not click save, the changes you made will not show up. So let's just go ahead and save this new image. And while it's turning again, if there's something you need me to walk you through that I'm not going over, go ahead and email me at Theresa, Theresa, at bnextentertainment.com. You can find us online also at bnextentertainment.com. This is a very large file, so it's taken a long time. Bear with us. Typically, your images on WordPress, you want to make sure they're at 72 dpi, again, dpi. And the dimensions really vary on the template. Okay, so now you see we have our new flipped image. We changed the direction, it's now horizontally flipped. If you want to use this image on WordPress, you grab the URL basically here. It's what you would use to drop it into the location where you want to use this new file. Okay, so that's modifying existing images. Let's say you want to add an image. You found something new and swanky and you want to add that to your WordPress site. Easy, simple. You're going to click add new here. Very easy. You drop the file anywhere inside of these dotted lines. So let's say that we want to add, you go to the folder where your new image is located, okay? And you basically are just going to grab that image and drag it into the WordPress. Okay, I'm going to show you that again. You grab that image, and just drop it, and let go. Once you do that, you will see that the image is loading. Okay, and basically you will wait until that green bar has gone all the way across. And now you see that the image is loaded. Very easy. Very simple to do. So that's adding images, doing minor editing on your existing images in WordPress. Okay, so I'm going to go through and on this particular WordPress backend, I'd like to talk a little bit about Mailchimp for WordPress. A lot of people are using Mailchimp integration. It's fantastic. I love it. Mailchimp is a great entry-level way to streamline your back-end process as far as your systems and operations and lead generation. Mailchimp is a great entry-level lead generation tool for you to use if you're not yet at the Infusionsoft or oh my gosh, Entreport. I forgot the other name, Entreport level yet. So Mailchimp is a great entry level. Basically, here is where you would need to add your Mailchimp API key. Again, if you need more information on where to find your Mailchimp API key, email me, reach out to me, leave a comment here, and I'll make sure to show you how to find that API key. But basically, you would create a list for each form that you need created, that you want to generate leads in on your website. So basically, if you want a lead generation for a specific program, and then for your book, and then for, you know, whatever else you have where you're generating leads on your website, if they're different, you need to create a different list. One API covers every list that you have on your Mailchimp. In order to, let's see, let's say you want to make a change on your Mailchimp. That's the wrong area. For now, stay away from this checkboxes. It interferes. For this particular template, it interferes and causes an error. So here is where you will choose the main form or the main list that you want to use for your website. Okay, so all of your lists will appear here. You just choose the main one for the particular page that you're on. If you want to make minor changes to that form, you can do so here. Again, I would steer clear of this. I would go back to your web developer or your website guru and have them make those changes for you. Once you get into modifying the code for your form, you may run into some challenges with regards to leads showing up in your Mailchimp correctly. Okay, so that's a quick overview of Mailchimp. And the last thing that I want to go over here is the OnePage Sections for this particular template. I am going to go through this because this template was, we bought this template before WordPress made some last great changes, and it's not completely integrated with the front end manager. So the OnePage sections here are in direct order of how they appear on the home page. And so for now, what I would like to do is go to the home page of the website that I'm referring to and that I'm using here in this video tutorial. It's a fantastic website. I'm in love with it. And I just want this to be very seamless. Again, if you have any questions about something that you're having struggles with or that you're having challenges with, please feel free to reach out to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. So, let's see here, having some challenges with getting the proper screen. Okay, bear with me just a second. Screen share again. Okay, screen share, there we are. Okay, so this will help you understand the backend section that I'm going to talk about on WordPress. So this is the home page or the front page of the website. And basically you see we have these sections here. These sections are in direct correlation in order on the back end of the WordPress site, and they are called one-page sections. So if you want to, for instance, change experience to another word, you need to go to, since this is in the first order, you need to go to the first one-page section. and it follows that way throughout the entire home page. These two sections here, My Story and Giving Back, Read More and Get Involved, are all in this first one-page section. And then this is a separate section. Enjoy More Laughter with this image is a customized image specifically created for this website. Again, this is a separate section. Create a Life You Love is actually built under the Teams, and I'll show you where that is located. Again, this is a different section. Have More Playtime. Find Your Happy, again, another one-page section. This nice image here, again, is also a separate section. I'll show you where that's located. And Let's Stay Connected. It's called Contact on the one-page section, Contact Info. And then this last one is just called Contact in your one-page sections. Okay, so that's a brief overview. And now what I'd like to do is go back to the back end of a WordPress site. So give me a second while I transition over there. And again, if you have any questions, something that you are struggling with, or you just need some more help with on your WordPress site, please email me at Theresa@thenextentertainment.com. Now, we're going to go back to our screen share. And I just want to go over with you real quickly a nice overview of these sections. So again, About Sunny would be the first section. Those images that you saw, the parallax, the moving images, they are the motivational sections you see here. And then the contact info is that main big section where you enter, or you have your form and all of the other information. That bottom image with the older people playing football, that's actually called a social link one-page section. So again, if you want to make any changes there, go to these sections and make your changes. And I will show you what that looks like. So we're going to go to the About section, which is the very first section underneath the main image on the home page. And we will give this a second to load. Click Edit. Again, it's very easy and simple, I believe, to make these changes. So here we are on the back end of About page in that first section on the home page. And I'm going to increase this just a little. I hope you can see this okay. So let's just say you want to change a word, right? You basically are going to just highlight the word or highlight the sentence, anything to that, you know, if you want to change copy, basically you do so here. If you want to change an image, remember we talked about adding new images and modifying images. To add or change an image, you have to use the URL, not the image itself. So that looks like this. It's basically a URL that begins with HTTP. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this particular image. You see that I've highlighted this image that we used here in the first section. If you want to change this image, what you would need to do is go to Media, Library, or if it's a new image that you're adding, it will still be in the library. So any image that you want to use new on WordPress, in order for that to show up, you have to add it to your library. I'm saying that now in case I didn't say that before. So let's just say you want to use this image. I'm grabbing an image just for sake of this video. in order to use a new image, you must select all, Control C, grab the URL, okay? And then basically, we will go back to our page. And, oh, my apologies. The OnePage section. We'll go to the OnePage section, and we have our URL copied. We're going to go to the page that we were modifying, the About page. And basically, we will, you know, I may be going a bit fast on this. If you need me to slow down a little bit more, I will redo the video. But basically, you would highlight the old image and then paste in the new URL image. It's as simple as that. That's how you will change your images, okay? So this I don't want to change. I'm gonna go back to OnePage Sections. Okay, so let's go to, there's a section on the home page that I did want to take you to. It's under Team. And that's where we have those nice long images that say, that tell people to go to your online program or to contact you, that type of thing. It's really under Teams. And this is what that page looks like. And to change one of those images, you click on Edit. Each image is under one of these no title sections. And basically, you'll see that that image is located here. This is a customized image. It is not a part of the template. If you want to change this template, you would have to modify the original source file. If you want to create a new image and add a new image, you can do that here. Basically, you would just click on the image. And from your media library, select, you'll see that this means that this is the current image with the green box and the white arrow. If there's a new image you wanted to select, you would just click on that image and then select Set Featured Image. Okay, and that will easily change it for you. You would have to do that for each, if you want to change all the images, you have to do that for each, basically each member. And that's just specifically how this template is created. You could use that section for anything. Let's see. For the home page, in that first section, there are two areas. I will have to, well, I'm not going to go there. Basically, the two sections right underneath that first big picture, they are located in the service slide section on the WordPress menu. And all of this has been spelled out in a manual. Again, if there's something here, if you need something that you don't hear me reviewing, please let me know. So on the service slide, basically, this is a happier you, and you click on the edit button in order to change any of the information. And this is where you will update your copy. This is for the book. You can change your copy here. And here are your, this is the Mailchimp link, it's lead generation, and also your copy link for the button. This is where you would change the button copy. If you have a new image for that particular section, this is where you would change that image. It's exactly what the same process that we did for the team, for changing the image on the team section. And that's all. Okay. Um, I believe, oh, okay, I will take you through one more section. In order to change the menu, okay, this is the navigational tab and the navigational header on the website on the front page. In order to change the menu, you go to Appearance, you click on Menus, and that's where you can move your tabs around. Okay, so here we are, the back end again for menus. I'm going to reduce this just a bit. These are all of the pages on the back end of this website. Okay, scrolling a little too fast. So this is all of the pages. The pages, the menu doesn't necessarily represent all of the pages that are here. Of course, you can imagine that there are pages on the back end that do not appear on the menu. For instance, we have these particular pages which are not necessarily on the menu. Okay, so to change, if you wanted to add something to the menu, let's just say you wanted to add Los Angeles Girl to the menu, you check the box and then you add to menu. When you do that, it's going to fall last in place, and you would then hover over it, wait for this particular symbol to show up, and then just drag it to where you want. Okay? If you want it first, or if you want it as a drop down, as a sub item, just drag and drop. It's very easy. And make sure, again, you click save. If you don't click save, the system will not recognize your change. All right? If you want to delete something from the menu, click on the triangle and hit remove. Very simple. This is a very important part of, as you can imagine, of the website. So change things around here, move things around here. If you change a name of your, you can change the label here. If you change here, however, you will have to go to your pages and update the name as well. This, again, just only reflects the menu. Now, with that said, let's go over to the pages really quickly. And now I'm coming to an end of this very short tutorial. If you have any questions, if you need help with something that is not reviewed here, please reach out to me at Theresa at bnextentertainment.com, or simply go to the website at bnextentertainment.com. So here are all of the pages. What I do, I find is really easy, is just to search for the page that you want. Say you want to make changes on that main home image that is at the very top of the website. Just search for home. Most of the pages that are live on the website right now are all published. Those, I find it's a great habit to either trash or move to draft those pages that I'm not using. So here, let's just say we want to make a change on the, we were making a change on the home page here. So you would click edit. And I just want to go through real quickly and show you how making a change on the home page looks. So say you want to change, and again, I'm going to increase so you can see what I'm showing you here. Okay, so say you want to change currently we have this line of copy. What's your inner girl personality? Say you want to add a hyphen. Again, very simple. You just change it there. Here, make sure you click update. The quiz, we have a quiz built into this particular homepage. If you want to change that, again, it's added in as a link. You just highlight the link here and change it. The button copy, again, label button, take the quiz. If you want to change that and say, heck yeah, take the quiz, you can change that here. For that big image that we're using, if you want to change that big image, again, remember, all of your images are going to begin with HTTP. They will end with PNG or JPG, always. PNG or JPG. Typically, PNG files are the best files for a website. It just makes all of your images very clear. So, okay. So with that said, that will conclude the tutorial and just a high-level overview of making WordPress changes on the back end. As you can imagine, WordPress is quite robust and there's a lot to go over. And this was basically just a way for me to give you some quick tips and show you how to change images, modify images, small editing in WordPress to add new images. We went through Mailchimp very briefly and some other components that are specific to this specific template, but I feel that, again, just going through the back end of the WordPress site will help alleviate any reservations you have about whether or not you can make the changes yourself. So again, I am Theresa Campbell, Creative Director, BNext Entertainment, and the company can be found at bnextentertainment.com. I hope this was helpful. Would love to have some feedback on whether or not you think this is good, if you think it's something you would do. And I look forward to doing more of these and helping you really build big brands that get your ideal clients pounding and buying your products and pounding to your door. So I look forward to coming back and sharing more of these with you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.